Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Trailhead Ranger NJ, and we are doing this series of completing this trail mix, that is unlock your data with data cloud to understand data cloud better. So in our previous video we have covered data cloud for B2C commerce quick look. Now in this video we'll be covering ethical data use in personalization. So let's start. We have two modules in this. We'll start with the first module, that is explore ethical use principles and best practices in personalization. So as its name suggests, we'll be talking about ethical use of technology at Salesforce and within the data cloud. So there are some of the perceived risks that if our send out message tone is relevant, welcomed or effective to the user or not. We need to be accountable for the data by base of the demographic or the behavioral data, like whatever data we will be referencing or providing to the customer, we need to be accountable for that. So there are certain risks which comes up with that, like security events, could be data breaches happen, data being collected, shared or used in anticipated ways, personalizing interactions that might feel invasive or unwanted to the customers, and even inadvertent bias introduced by relying on demographic attributes for interaction instead of behavioral and engaged data. So we need to be transparent about our security with the customer and develop trust through the consent and the transparency among the customer, so they can be sure that yes, our data is secure and being used in the effective manner. So we can utilize that data to create a more personalized experience for the customer, and we can even prioritize behavior based intent over the demographic attributes, so that the customer can feel personalized and effective but not unwanted and unwelcomed message. So let's come to the quiz. Our first question is, which attribute should you avoid using to reduce unintended bias when creating personalized experiences? So our first option is customer intent, second is browse behavior, third is birth month, and the last is zip code. So zip code is the attribute which we should avoid. Second question is true or false. Customers are more likely to share information when there is a clear exchange of value. So that's right. More transparency include and give out more value to the customer. Let's check, and it's correct. Let's move on to the next unit, that is strike the right balance with cross channel behavioral messaging. So in this we have talked about that consumer expect the connected and the personalized experience, and there are some of the risk of behavioral messaging such as utilizing the demographic attributes. So there are some recommendations for ethical behavioral marketing, that we can collect and respect user preferences. We can have the audience targeting based on their preference or based on their demographic data. We can have the frequency capping, like they can utilize the mail or notification to be sent over certain period of time. And there are some behavioral messaging scenarios such as abandoned cart. So you might have received email notification or even text message for abandoned cart, like you have added some product to the cart but you have not made that purchase. So a reminder might have sent to you to your email or maybe a message, text message. Similarly, abandoned browse, price drop, new item in favorite category or new promotional campaign. Even for the post purchase, after we have purchased something, we might got the confirmation or there might be some attractive message we have received. So there are some of the scenarios which we have mentioned. So let's come to the quiz. So to align with ethical personalization best practices, consider sending emails that are, first option is relevant, second is bland, third is timely, fourth option is A and B, and last is A and C. So A and C should be the correct answer, that is it should be relevant and timely. Second question is, which technique would you apply to the following scenario, that is customers is complaining of receiving too many messages. So we should apply audience targeting, respect preferences, frequency capping or price drop. So C option should be the correct one. Let's check, and it's correct. We are done with this module, that is ethical data use and personalization. And if we come to this trail mix. Our first section is almost done. We have this knowledge check, that is data cloud core capabilities. So you can just go through this article. I have already gone through it. So you can check that out as well, and after you are done with it, you can just mark it as complete. And after marking it is complete, we are done with our first section. And in our next video we'll be starting with this module, that is setting up an administrator the data cloud. So stay tuned, and if you like it, please like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.